Welcome, everyone. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is Leaders Create the Future. Now, you could be a leader or an aspiring leader. This message is for you. It's important that you are aware that today, this very moment that we share together, is the future. Today is the day that you spoke about yesterday, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. This is the future that you spoke about. Yes, it may have come with surprises such as COVID-19. COVID-19, for instance, is not something that a lot of people were able to foretell. But yet here we are in this future that you talked about last year, that I spoke about last year, a couple of years ago. We are in the future right now. So it's important for you to be aware that as a leader, you must keep creating the future, regardless of the challenges that you face, regardless of the obstacles that come your way. It is your responsibility and your duty as a leader to create a future, a bright future, not just for yourself, but for the people who follow you, because that's what gives them hope. That's what gives them a vested interest in your leadership. Your followers don't just want to know what you're planning for yourself. They want to know what your vision is for them as well. Okay? So it's important that when you have a vision, for your organization, for yourself, for the growth of your organization, you also have a vision for the people. So when you're creating the future, you have a mind to create a future, not just for yourself and for your benefit, but for the people that are following you as well. They want to know that they have a vested stake, an interest in your organization, in your plans, in your vision. So, how do you, as a leader, create this future that we're talking about? Number one, you have to make decisions. You have to make easy decisions. You have to make tough decisions. One thing that you cannot and must not do is to bury your head in the sand, because guess what? Nothing changes when you bury your head in the sand. Nothing changes when you look the other way. Nothing changes when you pretend like the issues that are happening right now are not there. COVID-19 is a reality. There are various changes that must be made. It's not going anywhere right now. So pretending or acting like it doesn't exist is going to be futile to yourself and to your people. So a leader who wants to create the future and create a good future for his or herself and for the organization and for the people that follow that leader will make every effort to take decisions. Make decisions based on the information that you have, make decisions based on future predictions, make decisions based on the future that you want to create. And then once you've made that decision, start to take definite steps, definite actions towards that decision that you have made. So a leader who creates the future doesn't shy away from making decisions. You don't delegate your responsibility for making decisions to other people. Number two, ownership. Own today. A leader who creates the future does not make excuses. You don't make excuses for your mistakes. You don't make excuses for your failures, for your oversights. You own today. You own today with its successes. You also own today with its failures. Wherever you've fallen short, you own it. And you ensure that you take responsibility instead of making excuses, instead of casting blame, instead of acting like it was somebody else's fault, when you must be aware that even when things go wrong, the buck always stops with the leader. Okay? So you have to take ownership, you have to take responsibility, and just stay away from making excuses, because excuses serve nobody and no one believes those excuses, not even yourself. Okay? So it's important that when you're creating the future, that you own your decisions, that you own your failures, that you own your mistakes. Own it all, because it actually contributes to the beauty that will be created in the future. So I'll leave you with those 2 points. In order to create the future, you must make decisions. And number two, you must own today. You must own the decisions that you made yesterday, the consequences. Own it and learn from it. And the third point actually is, in order for you to actually create the future, you must recycle wisdom from your past experiences. Everything that you've been through in the past, serves to position you for the future. But if you fail to evaluate those experiences, if you fail to evaluate the consequences of your decisions, the impact of your decisions, if you fail to review the past year, the last couple of years, and to review those years and see where you are, where you could be, if you fail to assess the lessons that have been learned and to take those lessons and allow them to inform your future decisions, then you are actually at a loss. You're losing out, your people are losing out, your organization is losing out. So a leader who creates the future is very intentional about wisdom. You're very intentional about learning from your experiences, your mistakes, and learning from other people's experiences and other people's mistakes. Because guess what? If you can learn from other people's experiences, then you don't have to make those same mistakes. Granted, you will make your own mistakes, but at least you can minimize those mistakes. So 3 things to recap. Number 1, make your decisions, make them with as much information as you can gather and just act on those decisions. Number 2, own your decisions, own your time, own your mistakes. Just take responsibility for yourself, for your organization, for the decisions that you've made. Number 3, get wisdom. Recycle wisdom from the past, recycle wisdom from past experiences, past decisions, and then use that to propel you into this bright future that you're creating for yourself, for your people, and for your organization. These are my thoughts for you. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, from my heart to yours, do take it easy. Bye.